From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway. And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Varsho makes the grab, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball one, no strikes.
Scherzer, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. One out, base is empty. On the ground, and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. That's outside. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That one outside. And now 3-1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. To the right side, Jimenez. And that is the third out of the inning. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game. Dean Kramer. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one just misses. 1-2 to count.
2 strikes to count.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. That's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one drifts inside. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled over to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Toronto in the first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Tyler
for the
O'Neill.
Orioles, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Max Scherzer back to work. Fought off foul. Comes up empty. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Ground ball left side. Bichette. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Next to hit, Jordan Westberg. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser, swinging the bat well in the series. 5 for 12 so far. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Kramer back to work. That catches the corner.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one chopped up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Here's another look with StatCast Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Ernie Clement now at the plate. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. And that is out of play.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside. 2-2. And right back to the mound. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So now the DH spot, Will Wagner. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. Fastball for a strike. Pops it up as he checks his swing. Reaching for it and brings it in. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo.
Kobe Mayo.
Max Scherzer goes to work. Mayo goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. On the ground to the left, Bichette. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Adley Rutschman. Tap foul at the plate. Top of the third, no score. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, second baseman Jorge
Mateo now. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. That's in there. Strike one. Scherzer deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now here is Cedric Mullins. That one at the knees for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the finale of this 4-game set. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And it is 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses. 3-1 now. And fouled off. Rutschman on second. Mateo at first. One gone. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with one away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
So here's Scherzer. Swung on, popped up left side. Clement has this one sized up. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And there's a ball. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back.
Leading
Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Misses outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And downstairs. And now it's filled up. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. Popped up. O'Hearn settles under it. 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Good eye right there. Right side, Mateo. Slings to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still no score. New inning getting started. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler
O'Neill.
Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Just missed. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Oh, I'm just happy to see that got him in the shoulder instead of up a little higher. That was so close to being dangerous.
Westberg in the box now, takes strike one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next pitch is outside. O'Neill aboard here at first with nobody out. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. And that's outside. Colton Cowser in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
And next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo. Grounded out his first time up. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Counts 1-0.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's inside.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
John Shelby and
Toronto,
Chris Singleton
second
with you.
baseman,
And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Andres
Jimenez.
Jimenez. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Mateo sends it to first.
For the Blue
One out in the
Jays,
bottom of the 4th.
shortstop,
Well, he's doing a nice
Bo
job of
Bichette.
keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bo Bichette will hit next. clips the corner. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Orioles leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Guerrero stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Foul ball there. A little bit high, and the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Scherzer back to work. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Nance also getting ready. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Tapped out in front of the plate. The throw to first. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Max Scherzer is done, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
Number 50.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Eric
looking for quality
Swanson.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is down low. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the
shortstop,
side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. O'Hearn leads off second with one gone in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is inside. This ball's chopped on the ground. Handles, throws to first. Now 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Now Tyler O'Neill. Slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. Misses inside. The count now 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Jays' pen does its job nicely there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Jays nothing.
Nice try on that pitch.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now
off
for the
for
Jays,
Toronto,
Anthony
left
Santander.
fielder Anthony Santander.
That's in there. And that's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are
Oh, nice strikeout.
go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a curve is down and in.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time.
Nice hit.
Numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. Grounded out his first time. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier.
Right through the hole.
Feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Here's the 0-1. On the corner for a strike. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, designated hitter Will Wagner.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. He popped out his first time.
That was their wow W mans.
And ball 1. Man at first, one away. And
Ball,
misses inside.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 2-0. Late swing, foul to the left.
Better hit a home run, buddy.
Center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And the batter is George Springer. First time up was a pop out. In there for strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That one missed. The Orioles.
Hand pink waving, face red droopy eyes, text green game over.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Blue Jays held in check, and they're down 2-0.
Hand pink waving, 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 hand pink wave.
And that drops in for a strike. Swanson, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
This one in the air. Guerrero. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That's in there. That's strike one. And a slider misses down and away. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Mayo.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And the first offering is not close. And there's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one in the air. Guerrero in position and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center.
off for
Now it's going to be
Toronto,
Alejandro
catcher,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
0-1. Up the middle, Henderson. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there. Line drive, and there's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, shortstop.
Dominant
Bo
performance for
Bichette.
him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Right through there for a strike. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. That one ripped right center field. And it looks like trouble. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they trail by 1. And that's a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That one's in there. Strike 1. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Late with the swing there. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez warming up as well. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and
can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The Jays push across a run on this double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Now pitching.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. He's 2 for 2. And that skips in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Burr getting ready to go. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
That's a slider for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Nance sets, fires. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jorge Mateo now at the plate, 1 for 2. Popped in the air, left field, out, number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Splits the plate, 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And that one's a little bit low. And 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 3. That one to first, and that chance handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get Mullins for the out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yennier Cano.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swinging a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Breaking
One ball,
ball inside.
strikes.
Going to count 1-2. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
If you want to be a
Now
great
batting,
defense, you have
third
to deliver
baseman,
consistently.
Ernie
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Strike one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. That's too low. 2-1.
2-1.
Just off the inside edge.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Called out on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner.
Designated hitter, Will Wagner.
And that's in there at the knees. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. That one fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Blue Jays down a run. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order, and our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back,
Jays.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number 43.
Ryan Burr. He's making his second appearance of the season. So digging in,
Leading
Ryan
off for the
O'Hearn,
Orioles,
1 for
first
3.
baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
That one's in there, and that is strike one. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Inside,
That's
just
inside.
missed. That hit him.
Perfect.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
No, it's not exactly what they're going for when they say 1 up, 1 down.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Not even close there. Ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green preparing to come on if needed. Garcia, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Check swing called 1 strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. A little bit low. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
O'Hearn over at first with 1 away. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch,
Ball
just
1.
misses.
Counts 1-0.
And it's fouled off. That one not close.
1 strike.
2-1. The other way, and foul ball. Pickoff throw. O'Hearn back on a dive. Two outs. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. CNL Perez.
Baltimore.
These are the spots
Number
relievers
58.
really make a name for themselves.
CNL
Late
Perez.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Here's George Springer to start it off. And that's off
That's
the inside edge. Ball 1. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Perez.
No outs. Runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And that is out of play. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, but we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So up next, Dalton Varsho has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Alek Manoah, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bastardo also throwing. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Mayo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Nope, that's a ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. One down, base is empty, and delivers outside. And it's fouled away. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with 1 gone. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. Fought off foul. Garcia in his 10th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off. He was late. That's inside.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Mayo leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the dirt. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette should have this one. And makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball for a strike. And the sweeper misses. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Felix Bautista. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
Number 74, Felix Bautista.
So back to the top of the order, and now Andres Jimenez. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No outs, runner at first. Bo Bichette will hit next. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a ground ball. Dive, and he's got it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Just missed.
1-0.
That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. And ball 1. So the tying run at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering
balls,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good
Ernie,
high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Clement at the plate and takes high there.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Late swing fouled off. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. One strike away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.